High-speed rail is a range of speed over 110 meter per hour, which is an equivalent of 180 kilometer per hour, and dedicated rail lines. Higher speed rail in US is considered when intercity rail speed ranges up between 90 and 125 meters per hour, which exactly is around 140 and 200 kilometer per hour. According to the recent article disclosed by Encyclopedia Britannica last March of 2023, these high-speed rail, or acronymed as HSR, is defined as a passenger train that normally has the capacity of traveling at least 200 kilometers, which is an equivalent of 124 miles in just an hour. In addition to this, it has been said to have the ability to cruise up to 355 km around 221 miles per hour. It is reported in the year 2022 that the reason why America have high-speed rail is mainly to reduce congestion and ultimately boost productivity. The total cost of United States lost time and productivity touching the subject of congestion reaches around 140 billion US dollars. Aside from this, the reason for having high-speed rail is to have reducing of dependence when it comes to the need of foreign oil. In addition, these will also help in the environmental advocacy of reducing the greenhouse gas emissions. Moreover, this has its own endpoint as well of providing the efficient and high-speed choices in order to arrive faster toward the destination and have more efficient travel. But what exactly is the status of high-speed rail or HSR in United States? The United States of America's high-speed rail was first dated on its origin from the High-Speed Ground Transportation Act of 1965. As years passed, some states, along with other federal proposals, followed after. United States has been known to be one among the world's first countries who gets high-speed trains, which was called the Metroliner in 1969, which pioneering train did fail to spread across oceans and lands. However, the reality of having this high-speed rail in the United States has been debated and argued about. There are few reasons why, and we will now move forward, digging deeper the controversies of the United States high-speed rail. A commentary released in May 7, 2021, Representative named Donald Payne Jr., or so-called DNJ, emphasized on a debate about the high-speed rail that this could be the technology that will undoubtedly unlock full potential of having passenger rail in this country. This can be put in an achievable vision of hopping on a train from Newark and get to arrive at Washington. There are also other powerful and influential individuals who did raised their concerns and casted their proposals along with reasonable statements. One person who did make a proponent statement is the former Deputy Secretary of Transportation during the term of Obama Biden. The head of WSP consulting firm in US, and the Gateway Program Development Corporation's Executive Director. He is no other than Mr. John D. Porcari. He imposed strongly his stance regarding this matter. He affirmed his strong belief that these HSR systems, along with higher speed intercity rail, city town repairs, and emerging technologies, must be visible and play important roles for the future of transportation systems. The president of the United States High Speed Rail Association, named Andy Kunz, also raised his voice to be heard. He said that the reality of high-speed rail projects can deliver multiple benefits, and these can already be seen in the countries which embrace this technology and has been proven to have benefited from it for decades that passed. He also assured everyone understands that the tendency of having mobility and jobs benefits economic development, equity and affordable living, safety benefits, climate solutions are the aspects that these high-speed rail could help in decarbonizing the sector of transportation since having HSR would allow trains to be electrically powered. Rachel Smith, the president of Seattle Metropolitan Chamber of Commerce, also stands affirmative and gave her proponent statement that this HSR will also give an alternative for people sitting in traffic. Mobility that allows anyone to move freely from work to school and to any recreational activities, including the building community around the environment. Having a high-speed rail will definitely add up value and vibrancy to the environment that, when considered, will attract talents and also frees precious highways and improvise roads space. But there are also multiple reasons why high-speed rail was being debated first before to get mandated. Aside from careful planning, the possible disadvantages are also being considered. Few of the real cons for this is that having high-speed rail could be expensive, since this project would require tunneling in some mountain landscapes, including seismic tumor and other security systems. In continuation, some of the claims of people regarding HSR is that it fails when it comes to measuring up from the basis of faster, more convenient, and less expensive travel. It has been said that the tests shows it is being slower compared to flying. It is also less convenient than driving and more expensive than both air and driving travel transportation. Some challenges of having HSR in US is that in order to have smooth access and process of establishing it, there must be a considerable amount of infrastructure built and maintained in a precise standards. Aside from this, we also have the challenge of dedicated infrastructure wasted, and some communities missed out. Some of the public's views that are against when it comes to HSR mainly have their reasons because this train travel would not only be expensive, but also less flexible for them. All in all, this high-speed rail issues in the United States, still is an ongoing issue and controversies that will be debated as we move forward in achieving growth and facing the present reality to be prepared in getting to the future. We hope this video gave you a glimpse of what high-speed rail issues has been and currently present in United States. We want to know where you stand between the need for HSR or being against it. Freely cast your comments down below, and if you want to continue to see interesting videos like this, just click subscribe and hit the bell notification next to it so you will be notified once we upload new videos. We hope you enjoyed watching and we can't wait to be with you again on our next video.